Hello. Today is Monday, November 10th, and this radar image looks a whole lot different than what we've seen for several months. Yesterday, we saw some snow showers, the first of the season. Today, we're expecting more in the way of snow showers. I do want to start with the fact that the National Weather Service in Louisville has placed the majority of our area under a winter weather advisory. That is in effect between the hours of 9 a.m. this morning through 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time this evening. And so by looking at the radar, you can see we're going to be dealing with snow today. Some of the temperatures across the area now falling into the mid 20s. Some of these more rural locations are actually seeing temperatures in the low 20s right now. It's just not popping up. But I want to kind of show you what we're dealing with here. As you can see, we've got widespread area of snow showers. All this blue indicates snow. The purple is not a mix. The purple are just heavier areas of snow. And this winter weather advisory is really just saying that we could see the majority of our area could see up to an inch of snow, with areas like over towards Madison, over towards Switzerland County and Cincinnati could see right at around an inch. Now, I don't want you to get all caught up in that. That's what they are predicting could fall. That doesn't mean that's what's going to accumulate. At this time of year, it's vital to understand that the road temperatures and the soil temperatures are warm. We've been coming out of a period of time with 60s. Even a month ago, I mean, we were in the 70s to around 80. So again, a lot of this will be melting, but is when you have to be cautious is when you get into a heavier snow band. So as you can see, some of these purple areas, these darker blues, if you get into one of those, that will almost appear like a little snow squall, so to speak. And so when we see that, roads could quickly become slick. And so that's essentially because the rate of snow is falling faster than it can melt. So there may be periods of low visibility and periods of time where you need to take it easy, watch your speed limit, give yourself plenty of time to stop and plenty of time between you and the car in front of you. But for today, it looks like we're going to see temperatures topping out at around 35 degrees. Again, under that winter weather advisory, low of around 20 tonight, and some gustier winds throughout the day, specifically around 11 a.m. to 5 p.m. We could see wind gusts around 20 miles per hour. Otherwise, the winds will be out of the north-northwest at 8 to 10 miles per hour. Now, if we go ahead and we switch over and we look at the let me get my map pulled up here. We look at the reflectivity. That's the high res model. You can see it's got these snow showers coming through the area. Again, we're expecting that the majority of the day, really off and on. We're seeing these areas over towards Switzerland County, Madison, northern Kentucky over there, Cincinnati. They're going to be seeing more time of these snow showers, so there's a chance they may get a little bit more. But eventually, by later this afternoon, this clears out, other than just a couple of spotty rain showers here and there. In terms of temperature today, we are looking at starting off cool in the mid to lower 20s this morning. And then we will only warm up to about 35 degrees or so. It wouldn't even surprise me if we don't even eclipse 34 just due to the cloud cover. And then tonight we've got the cold air that starts setting back into place where we're expecting to get down into the low 20s again. Whenever you have some wind and whenever you have cold temperatures, you look at the wind chill. That's what the air temperature is going to feel like to your skin. And as you can see today, we may climb into the mid 20s in terms of wind chill. And when I say climb, I mean it's colder than that right now. And then it'll cool off again tonight, where we're expecting wind chills back down into the middle teens. In terms of the Kuchera rating with total snowfall, you can see some of these areas that are going to see these heavier bands of snow, expecting a little bit more. These little grays that we're seeing are just like quarter of an inch, half inch. Nothing to really get all too excited about. But I will say that it all comes down to we just got to be very careful as to if you get into a period of heavier snow showers, that's when things can be slippery on the roadways. Okay, bridges, overpasses, air can get underneath them. So it'll tend to kind of freeze over a little faster, even if the temperature is above freezing. So if you don't like any of this, and I've received some messages of people that are not fans of wintertime and snow, Good news, we are warming up soon. I think by Wednesday of this week, we're going to see temperatures in the mid to upper 50s. And towards this weekend, we're going to see temperatures back in the upper 60s. So hang in there. This week's forecast has got a little bit of everything, no matter what you like. So hope you have a great day, and we'll see you here tomorrow.